As many of you know, the November midterm elections are coming up. And the party in power, even though they may not always act like it, the Democrats, are not set for the best election cycle, if we'll put it lightly. Part of that is their fault. Part of that is just, luck of the cards when it comes to the elections that are up. But no matter what, unfortunately, we'll have to deal with Republicans running for office and some of them, unfortunately, getting into office. Now, we typically don't do a lot of this stuff. I typically don't involve myself into Republican primaries, but we did a video on Republican primaries not too long ago with some in Michigan absolutely bodying themselves in the funniest way possible. You can check out that video we uploaded a little while ago if you didn't see it. But I wanted to take a look at some other elections that are going on, specifically in Arizona, as well as Wyoming, because I gotta tell you, they're really interesting. They're quite interesting indeed. And I think I'm going to be calling this one the Republican clown car. Okay. And a lot of you guys, you're like, he's hyperbolic when it comes to the clown car or whatever, and when I say clown car, all right, I'm being honest with you here. I'm talking like big floppy feet, tiny unicycle, honk, red nose, white face paint, colorful hair, sort of like juggling bowling pins, actual genuine clown show going on here. Because when I tell you that this actually genuinely boggled my mind, I promise you, you may not even know what you're in for. Okay, because I've got a case of Clissy fever, and I think that we should take a look at the show. All right, I got to ask myself, are these guys clowns? Because this shit gets intense. Take a look at this really quick. This is a couple of snippets from the Arizona Republican primary for the governorship, because if I remember correctly, Doug Ducey's term limited. Is that correct? Is Doug Ducey term limited and he's not going to be running for governor again? Or is Doug Ducey still running? I don't remember. Do you guys remember? He's limited. He's term limited. Okay. Thanks. I had a feeling he was. I think I remember that he was term limited. But yeah, you can only be governor for so long. Ducey is term limited and ineligible to seek a third term as governor. Yes. Okay. Good to know. So yes, it's going to be an open seat for the governorship of Arizona. And all of these people, including Martha Stewart over here, are vying for the governor's seat. Okay. Let's just take a look.
They closed my business down. But you know what? I didn't listen. I kept it open. You didn't have to listen, people. You didn't have to listen.
I'd actually like to...
Wait a second. I want to see one thing really quick, because if I think that this is the guy that I'm thinking of, this is even more insane. I feel like I know a little bit about Scott Neely. This name seems familiar. I had a feeling I knew this guy. Apparently not.
I kept it open. You didn't have to listen, people. You didn't have to listen.
So as this man is running for governor, he's like, just don't listen to the government, people. I'd
actually like to ask everybody on this stage if they would agree we had a corrupt, stolen election. Raise your hand. Never happened.
What? That's 3 out of 4. Help! That's 3 out of 4 people on stage say we had a corrupt, stolen election. Goodness.
Hold on. Let her finish, please, Scott.
Okay. God, they talk over me and I'm Italian. That shouldn't happen. You know what?
I'm Irish.
Okay. You know what? Why not get high-tech people that are going to be on the machines that are Republicans? A Democrat, Republican, get supervisors.
Just so you know what she's explaining right here, this is how elections run. High-tech people. Like cyborgs, androids, lady, what are you talking about? High-tech people. We need to get people. We need high-tech Italians, people from the future. Get the Jetsons on the case. We need high-tech people. I got any high-tech people in chat? Fucking high-tech people. She's like, so what we need to do is we need to get election watchers from the Democrats and from the Republicans. Bitch, that's how elections run. That's how the recounts happen. Actually, if this woman knew anything about anything, that was one of the issues that the Trump campaign had, because they complained that they were like kept out of like being able to oversee the ballots to catch like Democrats pulling extra ballots out of their anal cavity. It's just we need people from the subspace emissary to come here and help us with these elections. Me with my high-tech PC.
Equal amount.
That happens. That we have parties looking over
That's
election
right.
results.
They're doing it now.
No,
They're actually telling people that hundreds, 200,000 minimum.
It's she's just so fucking confused. It's what these people want to be the governor. They don't know anything that's happening.
Ballots were trafficked by mules.
What? Can you say that again?
They're doing it now.
No,
they're actually telling people that hundreds, 200,000 minimum ballots were trafficked by mules.
Wait, is that what she thinks that the donkey logo means for the Democrats? Is that what she thinks it means? That they have hundreds of mules getting trafficked? Like actual donkeys? They've just like set the, like Nancy Pelosi is in her kingdom of doom, her massive castle, rubbing her hands together after fixing another a carrier mule full of a package of like 200,000 ballots. Like a couple hundred ballots on his back, and then giving him like a slap on the butt, and he like runs off like homing pigeons all the way to Arizona to go like dump some more ballots. Trafficked by mules. Or when she says mules, what she's talking about is like the sort of, or are the people who like traffic drugs in like the drug trade, like cocaine. Like people are unironically hiding hundreds of ballots in their anal cavity. And they're like, oh, I think I gotta use the bathroom. And then they go in and they're like, they pop out the ballots, ring them off a little bit, pull them out of the plastic bag, and then go, oh man, guys, you wouldn't believe this. Another 400 ballots for Biden. What are you talking about? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. This is insanity. 2,000 mules. They thought we'd never find out. They were wrong.
No,
an honest election.
May I finish? Mamma mia.
I feel like
hello, is freaking is Mario running? Is this what she's leaning on, being Italian? Look, it's me, the cool Italian grandma who wants to be governor. Mamma mia! I can make the pasta. I wonder if she's excited for the Mario movie coming out.
like I'm on an SNL skit here. Are we?
The Republican Party needs a little bit more gabagool. Am I right?
Want to take control of the debate?
We are
or do you want me
taking
to do it?
no, Carrie. I don't want
I'm
you to try
happy
to
to
take
do
it.
it.
I know you would be happy
Okay.
to do it.
Listen, I haven't been on
he's like, shut the fuck up.
a stage with this many women since I've been to a baby shower. It's been a while.
What? 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 What are you talking about? Dude, like, yeah, of course he hasn't been on the stage with this many women, because typically when he goes out to stages, they're filled with men.
I don't know how that's going to go over, Scott, but we'll let that hang. Let's talk about.
He's like, okay, Scott, we'll just let that one sit there. Anyways,
Don't want
I'm
you to try
happy
to
to
take
do
it.
it.
I know you would be happy
Okay.
to do it.
I love
Listen,
this
I haven't
line.
been on a stage with this many women since I've been to a baby shower. It's been a while.
I don't know how that's going to go over, Scott, but we'll let that hang.
Dude, I love this moderator. if we ever, because I watched a decent portion of this debate. If you guys ever watch this debate, it's about an hour long, and I don't think that we need to go through like a whole hour of it. But this guy is at his wit's end with all of these people. He makes it very clear that they know nothing about what's going on. He's genuinely disturbed with how insane they are, and he's just like, please stop talking. Please can we get to the next question? What's wrong with you people? Like, look at this guy.
Let's talk about.
What?
Look at him.
Do you think Republican voters want a candidate who doesn't even believe in the vote?
He's
I
shook.
don't believe this primary has been fair. I can tell you that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have launched the lawsuit.
Our campaign is a movement. We're going to show up and vote in droves. They're going to have to cheat even harder in order to try to win this.
Your
So I think-
campaign's a psyop.
What's happening? Somebody help me, please. What's wrong with this country? Somebody needs to take the country, turn it on its side, smack it, and then like and then like run it under some, put it in some soapy water for a little while. Okay, this is insanity. Now they're calling each other feds. It's Twitter beef, but they all want to actually be the governor. I'm losing it, dude. When I say clown car, I meant honk honk, red nose, white paint, big floppy shoes, clown car. Okay, they even got the little squirty rose. All right, clown car. I wasn't joking. You're a fed. You're a fed. Everyone's a fed. We need to, like, this woman's actually, we need to cheat harder than the Democrats to win. Not that we need to get rid of cheating. We just need to cheat harder. What's going on? So she's just like admitted that she wants people to go out and like commit felonies, just so you know. She wants people to go out and commit felonies for her. She wants you to go out and risk your life and get like swooped up by the feds because they caught you cheating in an election and get you thrown in jail. That's what she wants. She's actually fed posting in the debate.
Paula, please.
First of all, put everything.
Paula,
I feel like this is a
please.
spoof, honestly.
Go ahead. Finish what you were saying, please.
Oh,
Is
God.
this a spoof, Ted?
No, it's not. Finish
Are
what
you
you're
sure?
saying. Yes, I am.
Wow. Okay.
How is just in case anybody missed it, she's the one who said that Republicans need to cheat more in elections to win. A guy called her out on that, and then she says, "What is this, some sort of joke? Am I being pranked? These other contestants are insane. Isn't that right, Ted?" Like, what? Other people are the problem? Really? Zero introspection.
Pro-life, from conception to death. And I believe...
No exceptions for rape or incest?
Well, that's a gray area. I don't know. That's a personal decision for a person.
Well, why can't we treat human life in the same way that we would treat alien life that we discovered on an alien planet?
How would you...
What? What? I'm becoming, maybe we're all clowns. I'm becoming the Joker. It's, why don't we treat fetuses like we would treat a Martian alien? What take them to Area 51? My brain goes burr. Oh my gosh. I'd abort that alien, if I be honest with you. I'd abort that alien. Is Area 51 in Arizona? I think it's in New Mexico, but it may be in Arizona. I'm not sure. It's in one of those states. It's in one of those two states. Oh, is it New Mexico? Yeah, okay. It's in New Mexico. Yeah, it's right across the border. It's right there.
There's a reason we don't always invite Scott, because he's polling at 0%.
No, 1%.
And this is what happens when you
Wait.
invite Scott, because he's polling at 0%.
No, 1%.
And this is what
But
happens
the
when
polls
you
lie.
Scott, please.
Dude, people are like, Shark, why don't you watch media? What are you talking about? This is funnier than any Netflix special that has ever come out. What are you talking about? This is funnier than like 90% of the TV shows that are on right now. Why don't I have a cable box in my room? Because I have Twitter. What do you mean? I have YouTube. They post this willingly. The funniest part is that they think they're cool. He's polling at 0%. No, I'm polling at 1%. But the polls are lying. I'm actually winning. Just so you know, Scott has actually set up a lawsuit. He has actually sued the Arizona Board of Elections. The reason being because he thinks that he's being like scammed. He's being scamazed out of his a run for governorship, and like big business and Republican Inc. are keeping him down. That's why the polls are all showing him at 1% to suppress his vote. And so he's suing them because he thinks he's polling higher than 1%. Or 0% in some polls. It seems literally 0%.
Please. And we know you can't respond to a closing statement.
The only kind of drag I've ever dressed in is a business suit or construction work clothes. I've never aspired to be Elvis Presley.
Some people, I just want you to take this in for a moment, okay? There are people out there in the world who genuinely, with a straight face, will tell you that Democrats are equally as bad and insane as these people. They'll do it. Now, I can't convince you of everything, and I'm not going to pretend like I have all the answers. And honestly, if I had the choice, I wouldn't even be registered as a Democrat. But if this is what we're up against, and it's like Joe Biden and somebody who has the haircut of fucking Crash Bandicoot talking about how we need to treat fetuses like Martian life and how drag is dressing up like a construction worker. What am I supposed to say to a person like that? How am I supposed to reach that person? Because honestly, no matter how crazy these people are, somebody who says that those two groups of people are the same somehow are even crazier. All right, guys, if anybody here has ever worked as construction, congratulations. You've done drag. I'm proud of you. Getting out of your box and all that.
That's a shame.
All right, that's
Wait, I want to play that again with the like the dead air at the end.
The only kind of drag I've ever dressed in is a business suit or construction work clothes. I've never aspired to be Elvis Presley.
That's a shame.
all right. That's it. That's it.
Never been to Hollywood
That's it.
party?
This poor guy. He pointed up. I never aspired to be Elvis Presley, who's also an alien, just so you know. Elvis, it's proven. That's it. He wanted to get out of there so bad. He wanted to get out of there so bad. Oh man. Okay. Yep, that was fun. That was something, wasn't it? But wait, there's more. There's more. You thought we were over? We're not done. We're not even close to done because we've got another debate to look at. Wyoming. Of course. There's a Republican primary going on in Wyoming as well, because why wouldn't there be? Come on. Come over. Gather around the campfire. Let's go see what the opposition has to say. It's always great to listen to your opponents, is it not?
January 6th
was a setup from the beginning. We cannot have actual, oh gosh.
It's okay. It's okay. Wait, don't freak out. It's calm down. All right. Take your time. Sound it out. All right. Gather your thoughts. It's okay. We're all listening. Take your time. Take your time. Sound it out.
Anyway.
It's okay.
What we
Slow
saw
down.
happen.
Dude, and she was out of it. Hello, listen, girl. Okay, what day is it? It's Sunday. If you have a debate going on, you can't be like, you can't be hitting the bottle like that. You know what I mean? Stage fright hits everybody. I guess it's okay. Just imagine the entire crowd in their underwear. Oh no, they're all hot.
Happened on January 6th was clearly an attempt to delay the count of the electoral votes.
coronavirus.
That was Cheney, wasn't it? Wasn't that Cheney? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was Cheney, Liz Cheney. I didn't know she was it's fun. It's fun. She's still running for re-election. Not sure if she'll win. Ding, coronavirus.
Vaccine policy. They knew Fauci had awards for his work in cytokines.
Mr.
What?
Fauci is one of the most
In what? Oh, he's making cytokines are actually real. I know they're real. They sound like something that Mr. Freeze would use to like take over Gotham though. if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Cytokines are something that has to do with like the immune system, right? He's like Fauci knew that the coronavirus and the vaccine would affect your endocrine system and would like kill people. So he's like trying, he willingly hurt people. He's doing like COVID conspiracy memes.
Corrupt individuals in Washington, D.C.
We are to oppose any vaccines.
Everybody ought to get vaccinated.
Oppose any vaccines? All of them? Every single vaccine? Not even just like specifically, we're just against all vaccines. I hate them.
And we need to do everything we can to protect ourselves from future viruses.
Wyoming residents' faith in the election process.
I understand when I talk to my...
Also, just like, I don't want to be like weird or anything, but like, is everybody who's in the audience right now, is this everybody who lives in Wyoming? Is like every single person who lives in Wyoming here? Are they doing this in front of literally all of their constituents? I think so. Mandatory attendance. Yeah, mandatory attendance, and it looks like this. I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. It's just about, oh yeah, a few people couldn't make it. Oh, there are actually 3 tourists there? Oh yeah, my bad, sorry.
In the election process.
I understand when I talked to Mike Lindell, he did say that there was a small portion.
She talked to Mike Lindell? She's a Lindell head? She's a pillow head? Really? She's a pillow head?
Of voter fraud in this state, but that is alarming.
What about Facebook using the system to...
Wait a second! It's him! You guys remember? Everybody, stop. Especially older heads. You know who it is. It's him. Guy from Wyoming. He had the thing. He did the thing. You remember? You remember it's him? He looks familiar? Yeah, he looks familiar, doesn't he? He looks like he has some weird stuff in his past, doesn't he? Looks like he may know a little bit about PDF files. It's him? It's him. It's the guy. It is him. Wait, it's him? Yes, it is him. Yep, here he is. You thought that you forgot about him. This guy is looking to sit in Congress sometime soon. Is a Republican politician. Stop treating this as a revelation. No, I'm not saying it's a revelation. I'm just saying that I wasn't expecting him to be here. I thought honestly that he stopped his campaign a while ago. He didn't. He's still going and he's still trying to make it, and he's still just as dumb as ever. Okay, little CW. Okay, little CW, giga cringe PDF files. Okay, for anybody who hasn't seen it. Like, I'm probably gonna be cutting this this section from the video. So if you want to hear about it, you can click up here. There's gonna be a video link. All right. So
to steer people, we know for a fact all the major internets do that.
The 2,000 Mules.
Oh, here. Wait. Let's go back to what he was saying.
Alarming.
What about Facebook?
True.
Using the system to steer people.
What about the Facebook to the system steer people? What's happening? The major internets.
We know for a fact all the major internets do that.
What, the major? There's more than one internet? There's multiple internets? I mean, you can talk about an intranet. There's multiple intranets. I think there's only one real internet. That's kind of like what the word means. All of the major internet. Does he think that Facebook is one internet? When people say internet, you mean they're talking about different like services? Ah, yes, Twitter, one internet. They're much smaller than the other internet, Facebook.
The 2,000 Mules movie is something that I think we have great concern about.
A movie? A movie. So like I saw a movie and I have a lot of concerns about that.
Are suspected fraud.
There are politics.
Wait.
The 2,000 Mules movie is something that I think we have great concern about.
Voting machines that, are suspected fraud.
Voting machines are suspected fraud? Voting machines that, are suspected fraud? What? The voting machines are doing the fraud now? Are they like are they like from a 1930s cartoon where they have their own, like, are they sentient? Did they make their own? You're in Wyoming. You voted for Trump. I don't think you have a single statewide Democrat in all of your state. What are you talking about?
There are politicians in this country, beginning with Donald Trump, who have lied to the American people. He consistently has said that the election was stolen when it wasn't.
Ukraine.
Oh, no.
Ukraine is corrupt.
What?
We started it. We got involved. We pushed them into being against the Russian government.
Little did you know, Ukraine didn't exist until the Obama administration. And then when Obama created Ukraine, we told them, hey, Russia bad. And then Ukraine was like, grr, Russia bad. There definitely wasn't any other history besides that. It was just like Obama created Ukraine and then said Russia bad.
Money laundering. I think that's the biggest ticket for Ukraine's and the Biden administration.
She said Ukraine's and the Biden administration. What are you talking? What is she? Is this lady okay? Obama, is she okay? Are these people okay? What does this have to do with anything?
I think that's the biggest ticket for Ukraine's and the Biden administration.
It's the front.
Do they have like a doctor here? I think we need like medical help. I feel like this person's having an episode. This is genuinely, you know what? It takes a lot to stand out as being like incoherent amongst like Republicans. But man, she's doing the best she possibly can, huh?
Front line in the battle for freedom. And I think we've got to elect serious leaders.
Man, Liz Cheney really has a curious motley crew going after him, doesn't she? Listen, I love serious leaders. If there's anything more that I love about like leaders, it's when my leaders are serious. I love that. It is. So these people, mind you, are trying to run the country. And the unfortunate fact is some of them will actually get their hands on some amount of power. That's very unfortunate. But this does not mean that we are alone. This does not mean that there's nothing that we can do. Okay? You need to fight. You need to organize. You need to push for better policies. And you need to do stuff outside of the electoral process, even though the electoral process is not everything. It is very important, and getting people who are at the very least agnostic to leftist movement in this country is far better than these people who are genuinely insane. I don't know what more to tell you, but I'm glad. Do we all have fun? Do we all have fun taking a little peek inside of the tiny little Republican clown car? I hope you all liked it, because I think we're going to be seeing some more of it as we move into the future, no matter what you really think. But that's a segment. All right, site chat. Wave bye to YouTube. Bye YouTube. Toad wave. Bye YouTube. Bye. Love you YouTube. Goodbye. Nice to see you YouTube. See you later. Goodbye. Bye YouTube. Bye YouTube. There you go. That's so nice. You love to see it. You love to see it.